Coach T here. I have 3 moves that I want to show you on the foam roller. I have 2 foam rollers here. I have the regular softer density, but it's longer in length, and I also have my frequently used one, which is a shorter foam roller, and it has the density is different, so it has more ridges in it. And I use this kind because, as I said on the video, that it applies more pressure. And since I'm used to using a foam roller and I know how to maneuver through it, I find that I need something with a deeper pressure point. So I'm going to show you some hamstring moves. So you just want to make sure that you're in a comfortable position, and you're just going to roll back and forth for 30 seconds. Also, when you find that trigger point that's really causing you issues or pain, you want to hold it there, as I'm doing right here, and I have it in the description on how long you're going to hold it, and then you're going to continue to move through right here. So the minimum that you want to do this is 30 seconds. Then you can look on the directions or the instructions that I gave you and decide which muscle parts you're going to work, which parts of your body, and how long you should hold it. Now I'm going to do something that almost everyone should do, especially as we age. Our back is always stiff, especially in the morning, so we're going to do one that can get the whole thoracic spine. I always start off with it right here in the curvature of the spine, and I roll all the way back as far as I can, keeping the neck nice and comfortable, breathing in and out. There we go. It feels so good. A lot of work with the knees, because if you have knee issues, you definitely want to watch this one. So that is the back. That is the back of the leg, which is the hamstrings. Now, because I'm a runner, I'm going to do my quads. My quads are always tight, just like my hamstrings are. We're going to use both legs at one time, and you'll see people doing them in different variations. Just make sure that you have someone that's assisting you if you're just starting this journey of using a foam roller. So I'm going to use both legs at the same time, and I'm going to start down by the knee and roll as far back as I can, getting the full quadricep muscle in there. Feels so good. When you find your point, which mine is closer to the knees right now, you want to hold it there, breathe through it, hold the pose, don't hold your breath, and push off. And come back and push off. And that's the 3 moves. Of course, you're going to be working different parts of the body depending on what part of the body your coach or trainer is advising you on, that you are tighter in that area and the muscles are a little shortened in that area. So those are our 3 exercises on the foam roller. Take your pick, take your density. And that's all I have for you today. Bye-bye. Hello, it's Coach T here with our Fit Tip Friday. Today we're talking about foam rolling and Self Myofascial rolling. What is it, Coach T? Well, it's step 1 that we use with the National Academy of Sports Medicine corrective exercise continuum. So some of this will be a little heavy, or it can be a little heavy on the medical or science side, so I'll try to keep it as simple as possible. When I did the video, I showed you the most common type of foam rollers that are used when you're doing self myofascial rolling. So who should use it? When should we use it? Let's get into it. Repetitive movements that are incurred by people that are weakened athletes, and also people with long periods of poor posture, meaning that they sit down all day, they have tech neck, they have carpal tunnel going on. Those are the 2 main reasons to use self myofascial rolling. So you're on one end of the spectrum or the other end of the spectrum. You'll find that most coaches and personal trainers always have their clients using Self Myofascial rollers or foam rollers. So what's going on is that you will be rolling the myofascia, which is the soft tissue that surrounds the muscles. So I think that's as scientific and medical as I'm going to get. So what's going on is when you are using those rollers is that you're going to be applying direct pressure to that area. The area that has developed in the injury cycle, the area that has developed adhesions, or you might hear your chiropractor or your physical therapist refer to them as knots or pressure points in the body. So when you're using your Self Myofascial roller, you're helping the body to release those adhesions in the body that have been or becoming part of the injury cycle along with inflammation. All right, I think that's enough on that heavy science or medical part. So let's get into, you want to make sure that you check with a doctor before you attempt to use foam rollers, because as easy as it looks and you figure anybody can do it, it is not that simple or not that easy, because some populations should not be foam rolling and people with certain medical conditions should not be foam rolling. So you need to check with your doctor to make sure that you're a candidate for foam rolling. Because like I said, you're applying pressure to the myofascia. You want to make sure that you're mobile enough, because most foam rolling is done on the floor. You want to make sure that you're mobile enough to move your body around and get your body into certain positions in order to use the foam roller. I did post a video where I was foam rolling 3 major parts of my body. I was foam rolling my back. I was foam rolling my hamstrings, the major muscle in the back, and I was foam rolling my quadriceps. Those muscles are always quite tight and shortened and overuse on me because I'm a runner. So after you've consulted with your doctor and you find out that you can use foam rolling, you want to make sure that you get with a fitness professional to actually show you how to properly use a foam roller. And you want to make sure that you're using a foam roller on a part of your body that requires foam rolling. In NASM world, or National Academy of Sports Medicine, in our world, we use foam rolling in step 1 of our exercise continuum. We have you to do foam rolling first, then we have you to do stretching, then we have you to do warm-up exercises that we're going to do. So you might see people using foam rollers in different aspects of their exercise, whether before or after, but I would have my clients using it before to get that area, get those muscles ready for the actual work at hand. There are different types of foam rollers. You saw when I did the video, they're the longer kind, that's the most common, actual smooth surface, and then there are the shorter ones that have more density to them. They both are good for foam rolling. It's just that you're going to pick what works best for you. I have a tendency to use the short foam rollers with more density because I need more pressure applied to the areas that I'm using for my foam roller, and I'm used to using foam rollers. My body knows how to adjust in different positions to actually make it more beneficial for me, and it doesn't hurt me as much as using a foam roller for a new person. So new people, I would suggest that you go with the longer ones that are softer in density, because you're all rolling across areas of your body that are already causing you pain and discomfort. So you don't want to add in that more dense roller that's going to cause you more pain and discomfort. I'm going to post more stuff in the video down below on how long you should foam roll, and giving you how often you should foam roll and for the period of time that you should foam roll for the muscles that you're going to be warming up. So this is only the foam rolling information that I'm giving you is only to be used pre-exercise and not post-exercise. So I hope that you find this helpful. You can reach out to me if you have any more questions about foam rolling, and watch the video and get some tips on how you can foam roll just to make yourself feel a little bit better. I'll see you next Friday for our next Fit Tip Friday, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.